is going to be on y'all want it or not. But look, I'm just starting. There's on zero distance. See if we can get 3.5, 4 miles in half an hour. You guys want to say what's up? Here I go. I should be able to hold a conversation and get 3.5 miles in half an hour. Shouldn't be too big a deal. Y'all just gotta help me out. What up, Lynn? But yeah, I think I've done like 4.75 miles in half an hour is my best. I'm on an elliptical machine. I'm not jogging. So if anybody thinks I'm actually running, absolutely not. But 4.7 miles in half an hour is my best. Generally, if I can get 3.5 to 4 on a half hour, I'd be good with it. no summer shredding. I eat a lot. I do cardio all the time anyway. For the contest, I think I'm done as far as that goes. Because I have a meet planned in September. Of course, I hurt my back 2 weeks ago too. So, but I'm probably not gonna put another entry into the deadlift contest. Just because. So I got a meet coming up. That one I put in there is probably going to be it. But I had a scheduled week off last week, which came in handy, after I strained my back. Then I was going to start actual meet prep this week, but that happened. So I'm doing basically a 2-week deload, complete week off. And like today, I just squatted 325 for 3 sets of 5, whereas I had planned on wrapping today 11 weeks out and doing like a 10-week prep, but that probably wouldn't have been smart, so I just did sleeves, and basically just doing a 2-week deload instead of 1, seeing where I'm at after that. I need a sports bra. As far as how my lifts are coming along, that kind of goes what I just said. I hurt my back a little bit. Everything was going pretty great, especially deadlifts. So hopefully, after last week being off and then this week doing a deload, definitely no clue really where they are particularly at right now. Fly with Kino. Oh, I probably would, to be honest. Why not? Drink coffee fast. It's not like I've not been an intermittent faster. It's going to be all individual and what your overall programming looks like. If you're just looking to put on muscle and get strong, you can argue that there's really not a need to max out ever. But in terms of powerlifting, it's going to be different for everybody. But I think Ed Cohen showed the blueprint with not really doing limit maxes, even in competition, still leaving some on the table. And he had a very long, successful career. So I think if you're going to go the 4 times a year route, I would in particularly training maxes. You can make those, you hit a 400 squat, RPE 9. You do another training cycle, and maybe you hit 400 for a 3x3 at the end of that cycle. So clearly you're stronger. And based on that, you can go hit a pretty easy RPE 9, like 430 or 435 single. I'm doing it like that without like actual having to strain really hard and go to your limit. You can probably get by with more. Like I said, extend the amount of your career. But as far as competing, the general consensus is no more than twice a year. That's kind of old school. That's kind of what I go by now because I'm getting kind of old. I think when you're younger, you can probably put your foot on the gas a little harder. And as long as you're smart, you can compete multiple times a year, potentially max out multiple times a year, and keep on trucking. I think that's what kind of the middleweight USAPL guys, from what I can see now, they compete often. Basically, RPE 9 is you could potentially do one more rep. So if you did a 500-pound squat, and you squatted it one time, and you could squat it one more time and do a double, and that would be all you could do, then that 500 for one would be RPE 9. RPE 9 just means, the simplest way, it's one rep left in the tank. RPE 8, 2 reps left. RPE 7, 3 reps left, etc. It actually stands for rate of perceived exertion. But just down in layman's terms, just RPE 10 as an all-out max, RPE 9 1 in the tank, RPE 8 2 in the tank, etc. Avoiding like the limit maxes, the absolute grinder 1 rep maxes, that's going to allow you to lift heavier for a lot longer, stay injury free. People who can stay injury free generally get the strongest. Spend more time training and less time hurt and not. Yes, that's still RPE 9. It would apply to any set and rep scheme. Leaving 1 rep in the tank is RPE 9. You could do 315 for 20, and if you could have got 21, and that would have been all you would get, then that would be RPE 9. 315 by 20. It's so weird doing this without headphones on and music in my ear. But cardio must be done. Underrated tool to training is cardio. Seriously, it gets a lot of hate, but powerlifting, bodybuilding, strongman, CrossFit, obviously, they incorporated cardio. Can help in so many other areas. doing here today? Like I said on my squat stream earlier though, I'd much rather be warm than be cold. No, I grew up in Florida. I live in Tennessee now. Definitely not from New York. Lou's my guy though. I've been following Lou back when he transitioned calisthenics into more strongman type workouts. Lou's a beast. I'm a little bit shy of the pace I need to be at. No, maybe not. A mile and a quarter in 10 minutes. Is that 3 3/4 for 30 minutes? Math is hard when you're doing cardio. Yeah, pump machines are boring. I just got done playing basketball for 30 minutes. Figure I get on the elliptical because I have a lot of data logged from the elliptical. So I know where my zone, where my sweet spot, PRs and all that stuff. I do cardio both ways, it don't matter. I would honestly, like I said, I just got done playing basketball. I prefer outside too, but logs, exact data. I guess I could probably do that with some other device. But the elliptical is nice and low impact too. I can get done playing basketball or get done lifting. This doesn't further beat up my joints. I don't know. I deleted my last stream earlier. I'll probably delete this one too. I don't think anybody wants to sit here and watch me for 30 minutes out to my titties. I take that back. There's probably more than a few people who would sit here and watch me for 30 minutes bouncing my titties. But no. I probably won't upload it. I'm just glad right now at these times to have a gym to go to. My gym set up at my work office, of course, but there's so much more space and freedom here. And equipment. Sit here and watch the cars go by. This is what I'm looking at. While y'all are watching my titties bounce. Imagine your wife, your mother, your sister, a coworker walks in on you right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm watching some 300-pound dude's titties bounce while he runs on the elliptical machine. What are you doing, babe? Awkward. Somebody left because I said that. I would too. There's probably a little bit delay from what I'm seeing until it gets to y'all. I'll just go on about my business then. About a little over halfway through, 16 minutes, 1.91 miles. It's hard without music, but God, why push? I think we can get 4 miles. Like with music, shit easy. He picks up. You kind of get that natural energy feeding off of it. Heart rate starts going a little bit. Like you get a second wind. No music in your ear. And it's just fucking mentally grinding yourself through it. It's funny to me too, bro. I'm a grown-ass man uploading live video of me running on a elliptical machine and a Princess Jasmine shirt. But it is what it is. I forgot my headphones today. So, you guys are keeping me accountable, making sure I get through the whole thing. Oh yeah, dude, this thing's taking a beating. We've had this machine, gosh, since 2015, and I'm the only person that's regularly used it. We've had a couple people come and go that used it, but this is pretty much like my machine at the gym. Unless it's hard for continuing to work. Getting blow stomped, yeah. Oh shit. I don't even have a good blow today. I don't know, man. This thing takes pounding. Your mom. Going and going and going. I only kid. So your mom is a nice, respectful lady. Salute her for raising you. I think all we've ever had to do it. There's one of the pieces behind my right foot is now encompassed in duct tape. But it still works pretty well. Oh, I appreciate it, dude. I normally just put music in my ear when I do my cardio. I forgot my headphones. And I'll watch sometimes podcasts I'll listen to. Most of the time music. Especially if I'm trying to hit a certain distance in a certain amount of time. I'm watching music. But if I'm just in for like a 30, 45 minute, maybe an hour lift session, I'll probably, do a podcast or maybe watch some lifting videos, something like that. Like pear cider made with 100% berries. Damn skitty. Okay, so we're coming up on 20 minutes. Whoa. Right at 2.5 miles. So I need to do 1.5 miles in the next 10 minutes to get 4. And I gotta pick up the pace a little bit. The goal was 3.5, which I set a pretty easy goal because I don't have my headphones. Which I knew I could do that pretty easy, but then that's what I like about machines sometimes versus being outside. You have real data right in front of you, and I can see how I'm pacing. And it sometimes gives you a little boost of energy to push yourself further because you can see it in range. So hard without music though. Like I could sit here all day without music and do, like a steady pace. But damn, I like something bumping in my eardrums when I'm going after a number. Woo. There's a guy outside doing his cardio too. I'm 22 right now. See if I can push pretty hard to about 25 minutes. Then grab a sip of water. Take like a minute cool down. And then 26 to 30. Try to push again. I'm going at right at a 9-mile-an-hour speed right now. It's fluctuating between 8.8 and 9.2. I'm gonna try to hold that till 25. Whew. January. Oh damn, dude. Congratulations on the weight loss. I'm actually well under my weight class for what I intend on competing in September, but I do year-round cardio, bulking, cutting, maintaining, meat prep, off season, complete, weeks off lifting, also do cardio. I don't know, it's another fun challenge to me, I think. And it certainly has helped with my training elsewhere. A lot of people think cardio is a detriment, but it really enhances your training. Excessive cardio is a detriment. Oh man, this is gonna be real close. We're coming up on 3 miles, right at 24 minutes. Oh yeah, like losing that much weight, you're gonna feel weaker, no fucking doubt. But once you get down to maintenance and get a level out, you'll gain a lot of that strength back in a hurry. I'm gonna try to push really hard this minute. Yes, big time, big active recovery. We're holding around 12 miles an hour right now. Yeah, between 11 and 12. Whew. 20 more seconds. Try to hold this pretty quick pace. at 3.2 miles, 25 minutes. Cool off for a minute. Minute goes by fast as fuck when you're trying to cool off from cardio too. This is like the opposite of planks. Like planks make time go slow. Timed rest periods make time go fast. All right, I'm gonna have to go about 7/10 of a mile in 4 minutes. Should be no problem. I'll show y'all where I'm at. We're at 3.3. We're about to hit 26 minutes. I'm gonna start pushing again. And go. Try to hold like an 8 to 9 mile an hour pace. And then if it gets real close in the last minute, I'll turn on the jets. I'm spitting and slobbering everywhere. I promise I'm gonna disinfect this piece of equipment when I'm done. Gym etiquette goes far. Yeah, elliptical. I've done Widowmakers before. I've never programmed them or anything like that. Just done them on a whim. I did like 325 for 20 or 21, 315 for 20, 21. Like back when I was barely squatting 500 pounds. There's just, they suck and there's not a real need for them for me at this point. They're doing Widowmakers for fun. Kind of makes me laugh too. I don't find 20 reps hits the squats fun at all. I don't really like 20 rep anything other than like bench press. We're at 28, a little over 27 and a half minutes, and a little over 3.5 miles. Yeah, fun is definitely the wrong word. Pick up the pace slightly. See if I can hold a 9 to 10 mile per hour. 28 through 29. Probably won't get to talk much these last 2 minutes. Alright, 3.75, right before 29 minutes. Holding about a 12 right now. 4 and 30. Woo. Oh man. Give me just a minute. I'll answer those questions I saw. I mean, if you have limited weights, I would just keep increasing the volume, be that sets, reps, or whatever, or do pauses, make them different. There's no way to really tell what your max is without me having like a complete log of your data. Guessing someone's max based off that, a person that I've never seen, I'd be lying if I told you I could tell you. I think it's better deadlifting heavy. Don't take this as like literal, factual doctor information, but as long as you're using good form, the risk of biceps tear is minimal. I know we see biceps tears videos on the internet, and we'll see one video a million times of a dude's biceps tearing, and then there will be a slew of these videos, when in reality the day that dude tore his biceps, there was tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, other deadlifts done that day, and nobody tore their biceps. So as long as your form's good, it's not something you should actively worry about. If you're never ever going to compete in powerlifting, then just use straps. It's not really a big deal. But if you are going to compete in powerlifting, definitely either learn hook grip or, do over under. 295 4 months ago. I mean, one, you said you were the 15-year-old, right? Answer that question and I'll proceed if I'm remembering right. That's gonna affect the answer. Go turn the stereo off, nobody's here, and the lights off. Drop it, get back. One, how old are you? If you're the 15-year-old, it matters. Tell me if I'm right or wrong in remembering that, and then I'll give you a more de facto style answer. Okay. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay, being that you're 15 and at a very light body weight, that is really going to skew rep calculators for you. Females and teenagers, especially smaller ones, can rep out a much higher percentage of their max than bigger, older, stronger, fatter lifters. So again, it's still going to be convoluted because I can't really tell you for sure. But just pace yourself, dude. If you feel very confident that you can PR by 15 pounds and not have to worry about if you'll miss or not, I would just get after it. But again, just keep in mind, as a young guy, I'm sure you see a lot of bigger, stronger, older guys lifting. And what we rep out relative to our maxes is going to be typically a lower percentage. than yours, being a young, small male. $20 for gas. Yeah, dude, if you're never gonna compete, just use fucking straps. It's not that big a deal. No, but what I'm saying, one is like being a teenage dude that's, you know, female sized, and I don't mean that in a malicious type of way. Your training maxes and stuff is going to resemble that of females more than a male's. Like I would look at somebody like Marissa Inda, you know, drug-free lifters, female lifters, advanced female lifters that are about your size, and they're probably, their style of training and what their reps relate to in their maxes are probably going to be closer to yours. And again, I don't mean that in any sort of malicious way. I'm just, you know, factually speaking, as a light teenage dude, the way you can train, which honestly is typically a more efficient way of training, is going to closely resemble an advanced female more than it will an advanced male's. Das lifts me too. I did some bench pressing when I was 15 for like 9 months. Then I didn't lift anything again until I was like 23. I didn't start training for powerlifting until I was late 25 or early 26. I'll be 35 in November. The back, it feels better than it felt the day I heard it, that's for sure. I did 3 sets of 5 on squat today, pain-free. Of course, that's a very small percentage for me, but you know, just trying to move in a pain-free manner, doing McGill's Big 3 about 5 times a day, shit like that. I'm still gonna definitely miss a couple solid weeks of training. Like I took last week off by design before I hurt myself. It was a planned week completely off lifting. But then I decided to deload this week as well. So basically like a week off and then a week deload. Fuck Larry Wheels. Oh shit. I haven't watched this video. I've seen some memes. I'm not a fan of Larry, you guys know that. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and go make a shake or a smoothie or something, eat some food. Peace.